Y'all can shoot if y'all please.
With this, so it's the last topic that we're done. We're supposed to do this last week, but Jameer didn't want to. So there's been a trend going around where niggas are backlashing the 90s basketball.
We done with the 90s.
We done with the 90s. That's what it is. We done with the 90s. Done with the 90s. So let's see if I can find a TikTok. But before I give my take, because Jameer has been one of my takes for a long time, bro. Like,
we done with the 90s. We done with the 90s. Fuck the 90s.
What? Who's with? Oh, that was my TikTok.
Man, screw the 90s. Let's get out.
Anyway, so there's been this thing going around that was done with the 90s. It started with this TikToker. Basically, he has a TikTok dedicated.
A dick talker?
I said TikTok?
Yes, you did.
He has a TikTok dedicated. Ooh, mute this. That's annoying. He has a TikTok dedicated to making 90s content. I'm going to see if I can find it. His name like YouTube's.
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't know.
We done with the 90s.
Yeah, yo. I'm about to pull up this more public video.
We're done with the 90s.
Is this it?
Here
we go. I got it.
Jose.
Okay, so I got the video. So here's the video that popped this off, and it's been going crazy for the past like couple of weeks, bro.
Yes.
Holy, and it's still going strong too. That's the crazy part about it.
Niggas
No, it's okay. Everybody can see the screen.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
We done with the 90s. Somebody explain this to me. Here go your goat pushing it. Why won't he use his left hand? He just jumped in the air and came down with it. That's garbage. You travel. Don't get mad at the ref. You travel. Hollering and screaming at the ref when you just jumped up in the air and refused to use your left hand. You gonna try to get mad at the ref. I can't stand when they do that. Look at this. What the ref with that, Mike? Look at this. This is garbage. Use the left hand. That's trash. That's a good call. Sit down. We done with the 90s. Let them tell it. Magic Johnson. He the best point guard ever. He was garbage. Watch this. Like no move. Big trash. Look at this big trash move he do.
Big trash.
That's trash. Magic don't even do a move. Garbage. He ain't got no moves. He just go in there. Look, that's garbage.
So real.
We done with the 90s. I would have locked Jordan up because in my head, I already know he going to the right. I would have blocked that. It's like it ain't no clips where he turned that other way. He always gonna turn to the right. He never turns to the left. Jordan ain't got no left. Watch him fake right, go left, lose the ball. Look at that. We done with the 90s.
That's it.
Somebody gonna explain this.
So before I'm gonna go last, how you feel about it? I'm gonna start with Kim. How you feel about Kim?
Oh, hold up. It's like a casual offense. All it is, because like even I, who like barely interact basketball, these are just low lights. We could take low lights of fucking Curry missing threes. I can make it seem like Sabrina Carr with that one bitch is better than him. It's like it's not that hard to do. Second of all, if the whole narrative is like, oh, the old has been telling us to look at the footage. We look at the footage. It took you 10 to 15 years to look at the footage, my nigga. You niggas are just dumbasses. I already know the real niggas like without been watching these footage. This isn't new information. I know for a fact, right? Because like, put this in WWE terms. If an older was like, oh, Peter, Cam, Hulk Hogan versus so and so is way better than any John Cena versus Randy Orton match, I'm automatically looking at that match, reviewing it play by play to know if it's bullshit. It's not that hard. The fact that it took y'all niggas 10 to 15 years to actually watch a footage of a sport you actually care about is actually sad. And you niggas don't care about it that much. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie, that's facts. That's facts.
How you feel about it, John?
The same thing with Peter said when Peter said with this one. I just don't understand the casuals talking. Like the game elevates. No matter if it's football, basketball, soccer, games elevate. So of course you can look at it 20 years from now and look back on it like, oh wow, They ain't do no fancy moves. Of course not, because each year, each decade is gonna be new moves, new gathering steps, new everything. And I hate how all his clips and him screaming "We done with the '90s" came from one game. Like he didn't stretch it out. He didn't show various games. All that came from one singular game. It could have been a bad game. It could have been, So I just don't like the casuals. It really is just like a troll thing. Niggas know when I done with the '90s. Niggas know the '90s not ass. Niggas know that had the left hand. It's just a troll thing that's getting annoying at this point.
That's just all true. These are being fake.
Y'all see my screen? Oh, thank God. Okay,
They on point.
I'm gonna I'm trying to find a video of the guy, like he broke down the game.
What should be the same old game, bro?
But go ahead and go, y'all. How you feel about it?
Honestly, like I have to just agree with these two niggas. Like they're speaking facts. Let me just put that out there. It's just facts, bro. The game, Josh said the game elevates. The game will always elevate, bro. In a decade, the game would not be the same. Let me just put that out there. So everybody knows eventually this game is gonna evolve all over again. So you can't just expect MJ to do behind the back, between the legs, crossover into the rim, posterize. Like he's not gonna do that because he was already dominating with his own style. You feel me? He's already doing his thing with his own style. Magic Johnson dominated his side, which is passing, bro. Which is passing. He doesn't got to be fancy. He don't need it to be fancy. He was just being fancy with his hall passes, and he was actually pulling it off.
Yeah.
Another example, Larry freaking Bird. Look at Larry Bird, bro. One of the greatest shooters. One of the freaking greatest shooters in the league, bro.
Andy Rose, yeah.
Okay, I got a video.
That dude's just talking because he want to talk, bro. We done with the 90s. Niggas are never going to be done with the 90s because 90% of the time that people want to talk, the first thing that's going to come up is who? MJ. Like, you can't be saying we're done with the 90s. You just can't because it's just going to be there for the rest of your life. You know?
Okay, so I got this video. This guy broke down a game. And after this, I'm going to give him an explanation of why this is stupid. But I'm going to let's do that first.
Left hand. I didn't even know this was a question until recently, but I keep getting these TikToks on my For You page of a guy who breaks down old games from the 80s and 90s. He hates them. He says they're bad basketball. And in the most recent game that he broke down, he called Michael Jordan the right-hand bandit. He said he could not go left. And then yesterday, a different creator, he's on this account, Esquire Sports, it's pretty cool. He made his own video about the poor quality of basketball in the 1990s. And I've been finding all this really interesting because from what I've seen on TikTok, these games actually do look pretty bad. It does look like MJ can't go left. The deeper I dug, the more this became apparent. Isaiah Thomas has been quoted saying that the game plan for MJ in his early years was send him left, but some people call Isaiah Thomas a hater. The Jet Smith said it too. George Gervin revealed that it took a while before Jordan became a consistent scorer with his left, and I think that's kind of wild. So I decided to do what very few people do when it comes to MJ discourse. I went back and watched one of his games. Not just that, I charted it too. I chose game 1 of the 91 finals. It's on YouTube and it's a good MJ game. 36 points, 14 of 24 from the field. I wanted to see how he got those points. Specifically when he dribbled, so catch and shoot is not here. All right, so the dots that I'm going to put on the screen, they indicate how a possession ended. Blue means it ended in a pass. Red is a miss. Green is a make. Orange is a turnover. The arrows indicate which hand somebody is dribbling with. Yellow arrows are the right hand. Left hand is going to be pink. It kind of looks purple. I'm about to show the chart 1/2 at a time, so get ready. Drum roll, please. Okay, so this is the right side. I didn't put jump shots here. This is anytime Jordan dribbled twice or more. That's a lot of right-handed dribbling, but it's the right side of the court. We'll cut him some slack. Only 5 lefty possessions, all going left, 4 passes and a miss. Left side will probably be better, right, guys? I think the allegations might be true. That's a lot of yellow, dude. On the left side of the court, that's a lot. It's hard to make sense of what you're looking at.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
Let me go first. Allow me to go first.
No, because you already, I haven't given my opinion. Hold on. You asked me, you got to me. This whole thing is stupid. One, it's how the world works, bro. So because I watch 90s basketball, I actually watch it consistently. It's actually not worse than 2000s. 2000s is actually horrible. Like the pacing is slow and everything. But the reason why, one, Michael Jordan was the only person who couldn't go left. But the reason why that he would go to the right side of the basket is because one, they had 3 seconds in the paint. So if the center would stay in the paint, you have to go to the middle or to a strongest side either way. That's one thing about it. Two, if the basketball hasn't evolved to where players can do multiple areas of the court, that's just how basketball is. So if Jordan is strongest on his right side and the middle, he's going to go to the right more. That's what anybody knows. I'm strongest on my right side. I'm going to go to the right. Anybody will do that anyway.
Oh, my goodness, Obi.
I have what?
My fault. Anthony Edwards just killed the nigga on the court.
Oh, Allen Iverson has came and said he didn't have a left. Who people consider the best ball handler of all time didn't have a left hand at all. He also that was weak side. Not everybody in the NBA are ambidextrous to both sides. Yep. That's new now because everybody is expected to have more skills. We're not going to be doing the same thing we did before. That's what it's new now. When people analyze older games, you cannot look at it to where it is now. You look at it where it's back then. Every time I watch the 90s, I look at the rest of the 90s. Every time I watch 2000s, I remember it's 2000s. Even the 2010s compared to now is different too. You have to take off your glasses of those eras and look at it. That's why this is stupid. Now, it's funny to me when I watched the video, because I bitched that video, it was funny because Jordan, it's funny watching Jordan not go to the right sometimes, but some of those clips, why would he go to the right? Like in the fadeaway he had, why would he go to the left on that fadeaway? He has the middle and the right open. That was a dumb decision to go to the left. So I understand 90s because it is trash. It's not that good compared to now, but you're critiquing the best players there to not play like we are now. Because if Jordan was in this era, he would be efficient on the three-point line. Because guess what? He was born during this era, and he was able to evolve with three-point line. He was born. He wasn't born when three-point line came. Niggas didn't shoot threes. His best three-point game was him shooting like what, 5 or 4, and niggas was getting excited over that. This is stupid, bro. Go ahead, Jarian.
You said the whole thing already, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit and say a little bit of what I got to say. So straight up, all I'm gonna say is this dude said so many things about the left hand, but like if you really think about it, the keyword, the legitimate keyword.
He got murdered. Oh my god.
Yes.
The keyword is literally going to be early. He said early days. He said by early times, MJ, people saying that MJ didn't have the first game plan, all these stuff. If you really want to think about it, a nigga said early. By the early days, MJ didn't have a left. Eventually, he developed a left. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right, buddy.
Exactly. So you want to go off on the 90s and specifically on MJ, talking about, because I haven't, other than Magic Johnson, but you want to go off on the 90s and tell them that and say that like, oh, you didn't have a left. How do you expect a 90s player to play like LeBron James or to play like Allen Iverson already when we haven't even developed those type of skills? Can I be honest? Those skills came straight up out of the hooping mixtapes from M1. If you really want to go there.
I'm sorry. Jose, you're so nasty. I'm sorry. Jose, you're nasty.
Like, this nigga Jose. If you really want to go there, we can go there. Like, and if I'm dumb and I'm lying, somebody can come out and correct me right now, bro.
You telling the truth.
Like all this tween, all these behind the backs, all these stuff. Come on, bro. Let's Jose, you're so weird. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, didn't all that came out of the freaking N1 hooping mixtape? All them tricks, all them basketball stuff. To a certain extent. Come on.
To a certain extent, what happens, why basketball evolves, is because niggas realize what basketball needs. For example, the three-point line. Niggas was not shooting threes like that. They were shooting threes for role players and stuff like that. But what really helped transform is because Steph Curry was able to transform it and was able to, okay, somebody can be able to shoot threes and be the best player on the team. Okay, that's nice. Now people are coming into the league shooting threes. Wemby, Jokic able to shoot threes, Embiid able to shoot threes. It's coming to a certain extent where if you can't shoot threes or stretch the floor immediately, you're gone. Brook Lopez had to evolve his game to a three-point shooter because the Nets kicked him out of the team because he wasn't able to shoot threes. So Peter wants us to watch this video by Jimmy High Roller, a very good NBA YouTuber. I spy from this nigga. which is about what's done with the 90s. Now, this video is 25 minutes long.
What?
So,
oh fuck no, nigga. Do that shit on the next podcast.
Sit down. We gotta sit down to watch all
Nigga, do that shit on the next podcast, nigga.
No, right now.
Okay, so it's up to everybody because honestly, this is a long fight. That draft was an hour long. That draft was like an hour and 10.
We can't. Yeah, that.
So
we can't
next pod, which is probably we if I had to do this, we'll probably know one this week. We'll just watch the video and we'll be done. We'll probably watch the video, discuss a little bit, we'll be done. So okay, this was a long pod. So thank everybody for watching. Thank you, Ja, for coming to do the draft. Thank you, Cam, for coming to do the draft. We know recurring guests. I appreciate my co-host Jose, Ariel.
Of course, about to go.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Anthony Edwards killed that nigga. Boy.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards right there.